Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Good Morning Yoga Flow to get your day started. We will begin seated in the middle of our mats today, placing our hands on our knees as we begin shifting our focus internally as we take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Finding our center. As we begin to circle our head to the right, as we begin to warm up our neck, making this as big or small as you'd like, listening to your body, listening for what feels best. Switching to the left now, circling your head and your neck, feeling where you're holding the most tension, starting to release and relax. We're going to start to raise our arms up to the sky as we drop to our right, placing our hand on the mat, reaching with the left as we begin this side stretch, keeping those sit bones grounded. Switching sides as we drop the left hand, reach with the right, looking up as we feel this nice elongation through the right side body. Coming back to center as we begin a gentle spinal twist, placing the left hand on the right knee, looking over our right shoulder. Switching sides, right hand on the left knee, looking over the left shoulder. Coming back to center as we begin to shift ourselves over to our tabletop position. Begin warming up the spine by taking a couple of cat-cows, looking up, breathing in, exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, look up, breathe in, exhale, round out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sitting back into child's pose, feeling this gentle release through the hips as we reach forward, finding our center, connecting to that breath. Reaching over to the left as we grab on to our right wrist with our left hand for a nice side stretch. Switching sides, reaching over to our right, grabbing onto that left wrist with our right hand. And finding our way back to center as we bring our weight forward, going into chaturanga, upward facing dog, and push back into downward facing dog, beginning to walk it out on the spot, pushing one heel down at a time, starting to warm up those legs, going just a little bit deeper every time you press that heel down. And when you're ready, go ahead and push both heels down as far as you can. Bringing ourselves forward slightly, bending the knees, and sitting back into child's pose. Connecting with that breath as we begin to walk our hands forward, sinking the chest down, hips above the knees as we go into our puppy pose, feeling this stretch through the shoulders, through the lats, letting that chest sink lower and lower with each breath, with each exhale. Breathing in and out. Bringing our weight forward onto our forearms as we transfer ourselves to our Sphinx pose, pulling the shoulders down away from the ears, slightly activating through the low back, raising your head up high as we stay strong in this posture, helping support a good back. Lowering ourselves all the way down, we can extend our right arm into a 90 degree as we begin to press through that left hand, lifting through the chest. Left leg goes behind us as we go into this shoulder stretch. Feeling that sensation through the right shoulder and pec. Coming back to center as we switch sides, left arm extends out, pushing up with the right. Right leg comes behind us as we feel this nice stretch through the left shoulder and left pec. Releasing ourselves back down to center as we place our hands to the sides and lift up into upward facing dog and push back, downward facing dog. Pressing through those shoulders. Now in about 4 to 6 steps, begin to walk yourself to the front of the mat as we begin to go into an easy standing forward fold, keeping the knees slightly bent, hinging from the hips, keeping the low back as straight as possible, just letting your body be pulled down by gravity, crossing the arms or folding your arms, letting them sink. In a wave-like fashion, begin to raise yourself up, reaching to the sky, and dive all the way down into forward fold. Legs straight this time, going as low as you can, making sure the hinge is at the hip, straight low back. Reaching for the floor, going as far as you can. Waving the body back up, reaching up to the sky as we begin to dive ourselves back down, planting the hands, stepping back, and pressing up into upward facing dog, and push back, downward facing dog. Stepping our right foot to the front of our mat next to our right hand as we transition into our lizard pose, beginning to lower the upper body as far as you can, coming down to the forearms if you'd like, or even deeper. Just listen to your body. Now raising ourselves up halfway, dropping that back knee, as we begin to press our right knee away from us with our right hand, looking back and pulling the knee into us as we exhale. Inhale, pushing the knee away. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Exhale, push away. Inhale, knee to the chest. Planting the hands back down as we push back into our three-legged dog with that right leg, and bringing that leg forward as we sink into our pigeon pose. Now you can place a block or a bolster or a pillow underneath you to help ease the stretch, but we're going to have that left leg straight back through the mat, right leg in front of us. As we place our hands to our sides, begin to breathe in and look up, feeling this nice stretch along the front of that left leg. Beginning to wave our bodies down as we exhale. Inhale as we wave back up. Exhale, wave the body down. Inhale, back up. And exhale as we begin to sink into this pigeon pose. Going as low as your body allows you to. If you'd like, you can place your head on your forearms or on the ground, or depending on your body, you can stay up higher. Listening to what your body's telling you, where you're feeling the most tension, breathing, lifting ourselves back up as we tuck the toes and push back into downward facing dog. Taking a flow, coming forward into chaturanga, pressing up, upward facing dog, and pushing back, downward facing dog. Bring the left foot forward next to the hand as we sink into our lizard pose. Lowering that upper body as low as you can, coming onto the forearms if you're able. Beginning to feel the stretch deeper and deeper. Raising up halfway as we drop that back knee. Begin to push that left knee away from us as we inhale. Exhale, bringing it towards us. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it back towards us. Inhale, pushing it away. Exhale, bringing the knee back to the chest. Bring our hand back down as we tuck the toes and push back into three-legged dog, and coming back forward into our pigeon on the left. Getting ourselves set up as we place our hands to our sides, breathing in as we begin to look up and slightly arch the back, feeling the stretch along the front of that right leg. Bringing ourselves forward as we begin to wave the body down. Inhale, raising back up. Exhale, wave the body down. Inhale, back up. And exhale as we sink into this full pigeon. Once again, listening to the body, feeling where there's the most tension. Bring your focus to the area as we begin to breathe deep and allow that area to start to relax and let go. Breathing in and out. Raising the body back up as we lift our right leg and swing it to the front of our mat. Transitioning into another spinal twist, right foot on the outside of the left knee, twisting to our right, placing the left elbow on the right knee, lengthening through the spine. Transitioning to the other side, placing that left foot on the outside of the right knee, looking over our left shoulder, placing your right elbow on that left knee as we look over our left shoulder, lengthening through the spine and returning to center. Bringing both heels together as we go into our butterfly pose, keeping the spine as straight as possible, allowing those knees to drop to the sides. In just a second, we're going to start to just activate some of the muscles in our hips by lifting up through the knees and then letting them relax. So 1, lift up, relax, lift up and relax. Good. Bringing our feet forward, we're going to begin to roll ourselves down into a laying position, bringing our right knee up to our chest. So we begin to add a little motion to that right ankle, circling it to the right and to the left. Transitioning into another spinal twist, we're going to place our left hand on the outside of that right knee. Begin to push that to the left as we extend our right arm and gaze over to the right, keeping both shoulders grounded as we allow ourselves to relax and sink deeper with each exhale, allowing that foot and that knee to get closer and closer to the floor as we breathe. Coming back to center as we straighten our right leg, bringing that left knee to the chest. Once again, warming up the ankle, circling it to the right and to the left. Going into our spinal twist, taking our right hand to the outside of that left knee, pushing it to our right as we extend our left arm and gaze over to the left, keeping both shoulders grounded on the mat. Once again, breathing deeply, allowing ourselves to relax and go just a little deeper with each exhale. Releasing and coming back to center as we release the leg and take a moment in our Savasana, bringing our focus to our breath as we take a deep breath in and out, beginning to feel all of our muscles begin to relax and let go. The wave of relaxation moving up through our body, starting from the feet, going up through the legs, into the back, the stomach, up through the chest and shoulders, down through the arms and hands, up through the neck and face as we breathe in and out. Adding a little bit of movement by wiggling the fingers and toes, bringing both knees up to our chest. As we begin by placing our hands behind the knees, taking a couple spinal rolls, up for 1, for 2, and now all the way up to standing. as we reach our arms up to the sky and bring the hands to the heart, bowing down to yourself and just saying thanks for doing something kind for you today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you will join me for the next video. Have a wonderful day.